pretty awesome to me, but people were like, meh. But I was happy about it. I don't know. And then we come to the one I really wanted. The whole reason I really started talking about all this, was because, well, was because of the Xbox One. Yeah, let me just get out of this. The Xbox One. Now, I am by no means a real Xbox fan. I never have been, really. My heart's always really been with Nintendo, and then I grew to love Sony. But you know, like I said, I believe I said in the last video, shit, damn it, that keeps breaking my train of thought. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm by no means a fan, and but like I believe I said in the last video, I give credit where credit's due. It is a powerful and pretty amazing system for what it was. So you know, that was pretty awesome. It's just the things that come with it. That things that came along with the bad that came along with the good, you know. And there was some bad things on the PlayStation, on the Xbox 360 that, everyone, I'm pretty sure, even the fans were saying, oh, maybe that could have been better, you know. But when it comes to the Xbox One, it's really disappointing to even me, who, like I said, isn't a fan. It's really, really disappointing. And I believe I'm almost to the part in the video where I want to talk about the game again. Yeah, it's somewhere around here, on like a platform I reach. I try to go into that pipe, and then I learn the truth about that pipe in a minute. But and it's really sad because there was a big uproar and things people were saying about when the new consoles were going to be announced. Talking about, they're saying their fears. People were talking about their fears of what could be happening, and probably the biggest fears were things involving probably out of the things we were worrying about, probably to me, I think the biggest one was no used games. Because for someone like me who really can't afford games, oh, it's right here. Yeah, okay, see? Well, I accidentally pressed the wrong one there. Let me spin off again. See the wheel? Yes, you're supposed to cry on it, apparently. You're supposed to cry on it, and you'll hear a loud noise somewhere. So, unless, you pay attention enough and you notice that thing was down, you say, can any of them really be that short? Well, you probably wouldn't think of maybe you could be able to do anything with it. But apparently by crying on those wheels, you're able to, and well, just dramatic pause. You're able to raise the tube out of the ground. And like in the last level, which I accidentally pointed it out before I should have, and this part was kind of annoying, freaking wind. You can raise platforms and find a hidden area, which usually contains, I believe, usually contains a toad. I don't think until maybe like halfway through the game do you have to do those in order to just plain progress. So yeah, so that's what I really want to point out, because I know that was just like kind of like a dirt moment when I was playing. Okay, back to what I was really wanting to talk about, and I don't actually have much time left on the video. Biggest fear to me, the thing I would hate the most if there was no used games, because like me, I cannot afford to buy brand new games ever. Like really ever. I believe since I was like a kid, you know, before I personally had to start paying for everything, did I ever really buy new games. I have since forever now have only been able to buy used games. And even when I was able to buy new games, I never really did, because why would I spend more money on new games when I can buy a used game? And now, obviously, you know, someone has to buy them new. They won't... everyone can't buy them used. For people who can't afford to buy the new ones, like me, well, you know, used games has always been a giant save and something really good to have. But, you know, not being able to have that would, you know, to me is really bad for me, because like I said, I'm one who can't afford constant new games. And when it came to Xbox One, not only are they trying to get rid of used games, not only are they basically saying, well, you can still use used games, but what they're really saying, what it really is all it really is that, okay, you want to use a used game? Okay, you're gonna pay for a new game. It's new to you, so we're gonna charge you the new game price, basically. Which I think is horrible. And don't even get me started on the whole creepiness. I couldn't even explain to myself how creepy it was with the whole always on connect issue, which was horrible, by the way, horrible. And I kind of wish I could talk more detail about this sooner, but I'm almost done with the time's almost up for this video, so I really want to just at least state it out there. I can't even explain how creepy that is to me. It's really bad. I mean, you know, people joke about it, and I did too. I joke, you know, made the joke about it, the obvious joke about it, but it really is creepy, disturbing, and something I really don't want. If you know, I was ever to buy it, and just in gaming in general. And this is pretty cool. After I realized the water wheel thing, I obviously realized this windmill thing. Yeah, so yeah, I can't even explain that. And then finally, the biggest kicker of them all, for a good many people who have known the scourge of failing internets, that it always has... They word it different. They word it specially, but more or less, it's saying you have to have your thing connected to the internet 24/7. More or less, that's what it really is. You can't really bullshit your way out of it. So, because the video's gonna end. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. I might continue talking about it in the next video of this. I don't know, but I really thank you for watching my videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Everything's appreciated. And I'll see you next time with this. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope I'm able to fix it up, make it better, and do everything I can. So thank you, and goodbye.